Welcome everyone to the Bubble 325 final practice. I am your host Marcus, and I'm here with Hunter, and we are
Hello.
here for 3 hours watching these
Hooray.
drivers practice.
Yeah, so quick little story. Unfortunately, last week I could not qualify because I was very sick, but I'm glad to be a special guest for the race this weekend as I have experience with these cars. As you all saw from Michigan, I believe it was Tuesday night?
Wednesday? No, Tuesday.
Yeah,
Wait.
one of those 2 nights.
Well, yeah, one of them. Either or. Well, you have experience of this. How do you think they're going to start their running here?
Well, these cars have a lot of dirty air, so the drivers are gonna have to manage that. And plus, the race tomorrow night that y'all guys will see is very, very long. So these guys are gonna have to endure the race with 0 resets. So once they lose the wheel, they're done.
That's gonna suck, especially what we saw back for qualifying. Qualifying, we had about 20 people wreck out, but those were different. These cars are a lot more easier than qualifying because qualifying is for basically pushing to the limit. So
yeah, these would be driver error mistakes if we see anybody crash here tonight, which it could happen. Could happen. You never know.
Now, do you know anything about the rules for practice or how this is going to work?
So, each driver is going to... No resets, and each driver is going to have to complete 15 laps in order to be required to race tomorrow night.
That means we're going to get a lot of drivers maybe taking it easy. You never know. But it's practice, so you gotta get the best. You got to be the best for tomorrow.
Right.
And the fastest.
Figure out race trim. Figure out how to manage that dirty air. And just not suck, essentially.
Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leaderboard in first place right now with the fastest lap is Chance. Literally his name's Chance.
By nearly 0.2 of a second. He'd probably... I'd imagine he'd probably be in the dirty air with that lap time.
He's actually clear of the track. No one is ahead of him, so he's got 0 dirty air.
Clean air. That's clean air right there.
A lot of clean air.
And clean air is going to be king. We're going to talk a lot about that tomorrow night.
A lot of dirty air tomorrow night. Yes. It is second. Oh, into the wall. Someone.
Nico's in the wall.
Already?
Nico's in the wall in turn 4. Sorry to interrupt you there, but a car in the wall, Nico.
Okay, you're out of the 325. Bye-bye.
Is out of the 325 now. Big story there.
We're 5 minutes in.
Agent, he is out. He is out. He did not complete 15 laps. He's out.
And that was worst case scenario for him.
Yes, that was. You hate to see that happen, but it happens. I don't know what happened to Nico.
I think he said he froze.
This is practice. Well, if we can get a review from another driver. Ryder, did he just go straight? What happened? Did he just go straight? Yeah?
Then
that's a lie. Yeah.
Alright, if Ryder says he just went straight down, I'm gonna believe it, because this is his race on the line, so I'm gonna let him reset.
That saved him. Nico better thank Ryder for that.
This is the last chance, bro.
Wow, though. Man, now you think you're probably gonna see maybe a couple more wrecks this session. So let's just hope it doesn't. Let's hope they complete.
I know we've had this issue before. I'm making that final warning for all drivers as an example. Please have clipping ready. Get it working or something.
Oh, Corey!
Corey, did you just?
In the
what was Corey doing?
Rejoining is not gonna do anything.
Oh, so you have to go to pit lane. Wait, are we requiring them pit lane? Or just stay on track?
They don't need to go. They don't have to go on pit lane.
Okay.
They don't have to. They can stay on the track.
Okay.
They can do whatever they want.
Alright, green flag in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And green
There's this,
flags back out from the speedway as Agent jumps out of his car.
Agent
Jumped out of his car. That was fire.
Dino gets
Oh!
T-boned.
That was fire. Let's
Dino
do
was
that again.
in reverse on the track.
I have
Just gotta get it
no
turned around.
idea what just happened there. Another strange circumstance of events here in 325 final practice.
That was Asian that just
And
did
then-
that, bro.
It's been 10 minutes. Come on. Just preview for tomorrow. Hopefully,
So I hope it
nothing-
ain't gonna be like this
freaky
tomorrow night.
happens. No, yeah, we better hold that
I don't know. So
qualifying one.
this has been happening around recently. I think for league races, I'm gonna start removing jump power, which is like 0 jump power. Anthony should have a drive through. He's speeding on pit lane. What the sauce is that? He's going like 100 miles an hour.
I was gonna say,
We have driver speeding on pit lane here.
Could be a drive through. Guess people are not paying attention. Use your limiters, guys.
and going back off of what Bubble said with the jumping out thing, we had, I think, last race, Michigan, I think Lil Man jumped out of his car
Yes.
and ended up ruining his race.
He did.
Yeah, I guess I'll just make the jump power 0 so people are not, I guess they're resting their whole face on
Out of
the
the car.
space bar or something. I don't know, bro. I don't understand that.
And it's remained the same. The top 3. Oh, and right as I say that, never mind.
So much
What's his name?
focus
Corey.
just for them to.
Oh,
Eat
165.
this
You hold to 165, Anthony.
Oh yeah.
Ryder's slow on turn 4. I don't know what
Like
that
he's
was.
Going down pit road? No.
It did look like it, but that was
It
weird.
did look like it. Yeah, I'm trying to set up my free cam in a good spot so I can see the whole racetrack because how big
that's
Indy
smart.
is. But you won't. But
Right.
I won't be able to see the ticker though.
I know, it's all right. I'll keep the ticker. I'll keep saying it and reminding. Speaking of that,
if what happens, I can immediately see it happen and let y'all know.
I was gonna say Corey up to first with a 40.5.
Alright guys, I had this confused with a first practice. So yeah, Agent's right. You guys need to practice pit entry off of 4. You don't have to take the access road to pit in. Unless
then
you're,
Anthony,
unless you're not
leave.
practicing. But if you guys need to practice pit entry off of 4, then yeah, do that. I completely forgot about that. By the way, the rule is so that people don't snake under the white line. There's a white line that's slanted that comes in on the track from the pit entry, from the pit wall. If you're gonna commit to pit road, you need to be inside that line and be braking to pit road. Don't swerve down there and then come back up, because if you do, it'll be a penalty. So if you're angled to go in there and you come back out at the last second, it's gonna be a penalty.
And I believe Bubbles here on the stream. He just said a important announcement that drivers will have to be required to practice pit road entry because pit road entry here is
Chance
so
on his
much.
final lap to complete requirement.
I've done Bubbles 325 like 3 times, so I know
Yeah,
how
low
integral
man
pit road
both.
is here.
I think Low Man and Agent, though, they're going to be practicing something. I heard something about some team strategy there. They're both teammates.
Interesting as well, working with
As
teammates
Low Man
during
is going
practice.
rogue on his teammate, hates everything.
Alright, Chance is in the 325. As he
And
hits a
Chance
bump
just
index.
hit a bump. Chance, you can respawn. You can just jump out of your car, Chance.
Not really a big group of cars, really. There's only a 3-car group entering one, and then I think I see another group of 3 somewhere.
Yeah,
All right,
there's
guys, we're
not
red
many
flags.
facts.
Low Man's protesting Chance wrecking, which I saw live.
Little Man is in the 325.
Gonna say
As a
most of the
professional.
people on their final laps. Oh, Ford almost gets smacked by Corey.
Yeah.
Or he did get smacked by Corey.
Dino
Oh,
is
they're-
in the 325.
Gene, Carter. So with Carter, Michael, can you inform us with Carter being on the racetrack
All the way
too?
up in the air.
Because Gene's wondering if why is Carter on the racetrack?
He's gonna possibly fill in because he's here. He's got a super license. So I think
Corey's on
there's
pit road.
people in the server that I guess just are definitely confirmed not showing up. So we're letting other people with super license get in.
Yes.
And that's pretty fair.
I believe.
Oh, Ryder into the
You can
wall!
respawn. Marty, you can respawn.
He's got front nose damage, but luckily did not ruin himself. He's at only 12 laps right now.
Several
so
drivers.
that would have screwed him up.
Several drivers are on pit road. Corey, I believe. Yeah, that's Corey in the 4. I believe Agent's on pit road.
It's
And I
Ford,
believe
Anthony.
Anthony. Yep. And there's. Oh yeah, Ford as well. Yeah. Thank you for correcting me there.
Yes.
Like I said, I have my free cam set up to where I can see the whole racetrack, and I can't see their names, so it's kind of hard to figure out who's who.
Yeah. I get it. Ryder also pulls into pits now. And from qualifying, Brown, just a little recap, Brown got the pole for qualifying, running his fastest laps. in the
Little Man
77
Agent is
HP
telling you
car.
to type in chat real quick.
Finally putting it in his laps now. Only has 3 done. Oh, whoa, Brown.
Oh, off of 2.
That could have been horrible.
Yes, that could have been.
Oh, he
Hard
lagged,
burn was-
so...
Going about 220 miles an hour there. That could have been horrible. Another car in pit road. I'm not sure who that is.
That is... Oh, I go close to it. Yeah, Carter coming out of pits, along with Train. Train is one of the people who came in without a license and ended up getting a license.
For
Making it
qualifying
qualified.
into the race. But now he's
Yes.
got to complete his 15 laps. Corey on the white line there in 2 on the curbing. You kind of want to stay away from the curbings because those can cost you in the race.
That's what Brown did earlier when he hit the wall. They're trying to push it with. Again, these cars work differently from how qualifying was. So
Yes.
they're going to try to find every single weakness, strength they can do to make the fastest time. And just again, Corey is
Agent
fastest
in the
on track.
325. Corey, you're in the 325.
There's a big group of cars entering turn 1, and Corey, I think that's Little Man and Anthony. So now
That's,
they're in the short
Brown
chute.
behind him.
Brown, sorry, thank you. I'm gonna have to make a charting to see who's who.
Yeah, feel like a spotter.
Yes. Look at the run that Brown is generating there. You can get big runs off of people. You just gotta be careful to not clip them on their rear wing, because that could be a penalty from race control.
And you also got to make sure you don't slide up straight into the wall. You got to
Yes,
be careful in that dirty air.
ODM.
30 year is a
Fucking
lot
racer
here.
chat.
Oh, Brown to the outside. He's going to make a pass.
No, they're gonna stay
can't
side
do
by
it.
side. Oh, I think he hit the wall. No, he didn't.
No, he
Still
didn't.
close
He's
to the
they're
wall.
still side by side, though.
Here comes the 9 car.
Ooh! Anthony!
That's
Oh!
Man, we're getting some
Oh,
racing
what was
action
that?
here. Oh,
Oh,
crash,
all
Corey.
right. What was
Man,
that?
that
He
was-
just braked.
Wait, did Corey complete his laps?
Yes,
Corey
He did.
completed
Oh
his
my
laps.
god, he
He's-
did.
he's
But he's
in.
out of the session. He did, but he's out of the session. I can't believe that. Okay,
That-
that's
that's
unfortunate
weird.
for him. I don't know what that was, bro. They all just like stacked up, kill each other.
I don't know.
You don't have
Well,
to
those
go on
dudes
pivot.
are
You don't have to
weird.
go on pivot. Little Man, you
That
have
was
to
really-
pace.
that was
Little Man,
really
you have
weird.
to pace.
So Monk,
It's
these
coming
guys
out of
can.
this.
So Monk, these guys can run more than 15 laps, correct? To get a full
Yes.
fuel run. Okay, cool.
15 is the minimum to get in the 325.
So somebody could practice the whole race if they wanted to.
Yes. I
But
believe
I will
we're
see
ready
that.
to go back. All right, green in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And green flag back out on the speedway here after the second caution, well, slow zone, we like to call, I would want to call that.
Chance and Carter in pits. You know, on that comment about running the full race, I feel like at least one person's going to get awfully close to the full race.
Yes, the little man has already ran 23 laps, and the actual race is 130 laps. So we could see that happen.
Maybe even more. Who knows?
Who knows? Because it is fun to run these cars around the track and just run laps. So we have a car slow in turn 1. Not sure who that is.
I'm not sure too. As there's a battle off turn 4, that's Ford and Dino. Both completed their laps. Line Ford.
Whoa, that was close.
Yeah.
Really close there.
Or you're in the
Ford and
325.
No, we did.
We got word from race control that now Ford is in the 325, and there is 2 cars exiting pit road. So now they're in the short chute.
Cut and Chance. And Carter's entering pits. Another battle. Ryder and Brown off turn 4.
Battles everywhere, getting an idea of the racing action as you see Ryder, swerving across the racetrack, trying to break the draft. But you lose speed because of that. So you see Brown just flies it around there into turn 1.
Carter might merge with them.
I think he is.
You see what Brown did right there? Brown goes almost into the grass. Like, he enters really early.
Yes.
That could potentially get someone wrecked.
Yes, it could. You just never know, man. Open wheel racing is unpredictable, and on an oval, it is way more unpredictable than you would think.
Definitely.
It would be.
Ryder gets dirtier.
People pricing pit entry. That was close from Ryder. Holy.
Carter and Brown make it into pits.
Gave that wall about an inch or so.
Well, smacked it. You know,
Probably smacked it a little bit.
and maybe let's hope we don't see that in the real race. That could be deadly.
Yes, that could easily cause a huge one here at Indy.
Looking around, I'm trying to see if there's any other packs or any other battles. Not really. I think the closest thing is Ford and Dino, and then Brown and Carter getting out of pits, though.
And there's a little group of 2 in the short chute right now, but it's a pretty distant gap between the 2, though.
Ryder in pits. And back over here, Ford and Dino off on the front stretch now battling. This is the closest battle, I think.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can see everything, so
Yes, I can.
makes it a lot easier.
Very.
Comes Ford getting a big slipstream.
Oh, it's like we
break,
said, the
though.
slipstream here is huge. There is a car. I thought there was a car on the wall. They're in turn 2.
Dino into pits. And the next closest car is Brown and Carter. Brown on turn 4 hits the wall a little bit. Loses speed.
So I'm going to reposition my free cam here so I can see the short chute better in 1 and 2.
And you know what? With that, I'm gonna go take just gonna let y'all know again what the order is right now in practice. Fastest right now is Lowman with 40.492, and in second is Cut with a 40.533. Corey with a 40.567 in third. In fourth is Chance with a 40.667, and in fifth is Agent with a 40.667. That's your top 5.
Really fast times here, as there is a huge little group of cars off of turn 2 right now. Big group of cars. Oh yes, I'm talking about, let's see, 2 cars slipstreaming each other, a third one back, and then a fourth one about another second or 2 back.
Okay, I see them now.
That is
Takes me a
Chance,
bit to find them. Train.
Ryder, and Agent there. And now there's a now it's a 5th car.
It's Dino.
That's Dino, yes, that is Dino.
Dino going low. Trying to get out of there.
He probably wants more dirty air practice. It's big.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, you gotta practice every aspect. Being behind someone,
Yes, you
racing
do.
side by side with someone.
Car in the wall, I believe. Or
That is
RPM
Ryder. Ryder. Oh!
Into the
Agent
wall he
smacked
goes.
Ryder.
Yes, he had nowhere to go there. He just smacked right into him there. A lot of close calls so far, and we're not on. I believe we're like close to 30 minutes in to the session already. Here it is 8:31 on the East Coast right now. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their
Byron.
Friday. Or people that have enjoyed their Friday, and it's Saturday for them. People that live across the world.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right. Agent Dino. Dino gonna let Agent by.
white car again in the wall. Man, he is, that dirty air seems to be affecting him a lot. Behind the car behind Ryder.
That's Train.
Train, thank you again. I'm gonna have, like I said, I'm gonna have to make a list of the drivers and cars and whatnot.
Oh, and he breaks in front of him.
Oh,
There's no damage though.
he only has front wing damage. These guys need to be careful up here in front of them. Oh, this could get hairy.
Oh, and Train
Close
needs to get
call.
in. Train is not in yet. Train has 11 laps under his belt,
Oh.
and they're gonna. Oh, Low man
Another
came in
close call
fast.
there. Very close calls here early on.
Oh my gosh, Carter, another close call. Carter's on track. Now, our pole sitter, Brown, he doesn't look like he's doing too good. I mean, maybe he was just running laps to get into the race, but he's in 10th place right now with a 40.879, which isn't really that. I mean, it's fast, but he's not first. He's not showing the speed that he did for qualifying.
Qualifying, yeah. You know,
So
he's maybe just taking it easy, just, you know, running enough laps to get into the
48
race.
You can go.
Oh! Car! Crashed on the
oh,
first
car on the
straightaway.
wall. That is Ryder, and of course it's Ryder. Ryder has had so
boo.
many, so many stuff.
Did anyone
Ryder
see
is
it?
in
Was
the
it a
race.
bump?
I have no
I
clue.
did. He wrecked off. He came. He's on a stop on the
Yeah.
front stretch. Oh, he
It's
did.
on the clip. It's on the clip. Oh, Anthony, did he hit a bump?
Gene got it on camera.
Okay, yeah, Ryder, you can respawn. Ryder, you can
Hit a
respawn.
bump. Okay. Nice forward with him. It's 4 wrecks, I think, already.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take this opportunity to do the mock start here. So everyone needs to go to pit road.
What?
Everyone needs to go to
Mock
pit road. Do the mock start, yeah.
Yep.
So, just for people who don't know what that is, what is a mock start?
Well, we're going to do a pace lap, and then we're going to come around, and I believe it is entering a 3. We're going to go 3 abreast, and it is amazing to watch and to
Oh, so
race
it's-
in. As I've had experience, it is one of the coolest things you will ever get to see or take part in ever.
Carter, I mean not Carter. Train, this isn't gonna count, by the way.
Caden.
Actually,
Who's Caden?
I mean,
Is that Brown?
Train. 'Cause, 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 'cause
Train says he can't mock start.
No, Train, you can. You'll
Can't.
just serve the rest of the stop and go later.
Wait, everyone needs to. It's fine, Trains. It's fine. Everyone
No, it's
needs
fine.
to. Everyone needs
We
to
need
do
to
the
make
mock
everyone
start.
to do it.
Everyone needs to do the because this is the test for the start of the race, which some people suck at, which is why we're doing it. Oh man, I can't ready for mid-race break to get Zaxby's.
What's it called? Bubble, permission to interview people whenever they're standing still, like during the rest of the practice.
Yeah.
Okay, got that. That's amazing.
Cool, because we'd
Well,
love
but
to interview.
we don't know if you're in this race until we get like to 0 on the timer. Yeah, because if the other guys, you and Carter both, if the other guys show up that are on the list to qualify, then they're in. Well, since you did the completion, then if they don't show up tomorrow, they can race. Uh, 13 people have set a time. 2.
Okay.
Oh, Nico's out, right?
No, he just left.
Oh, so he did the completion.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
No, he did not.
No, Nico wrecked.
He lagged.
Wrecked out.
Okay, then that's
Nobody-
automatic
nobody
position for
lagged.
somebody.
He lagged.
Oh
Okay,
no,
but
he
he
did
just
lie.
left. He just left though.
Yeah, but he hasn't completed lap time.
But he has. Okay, well we don't know then yet.
Yeah, because he
That's
could come
what
back.
we-
You never know.
He'll come back later.
Thanks, we just gotta wait
Okay.
these whole hours just to waiting for them to come back. Have us on our toes.
That's gonna be an interesting story towards
Yeah.
the end of this practice session.
Yeah, anybody can join in
Certainly.
this session. Set 15 laps. Be in.
Okay. Do you want to line up and
And
practice?
whenever this timer ends. 1 hour and 49 minutes. Sorry, not 1 hour and 49 minutes. 149
I
minutes.
thought we were doing a practice start
1
right now.
hour and 49.
Yeah, we are doing a practice start. So, everyone by order in your pit boxes, just make your way single file to the end of pit road. Line up in the fast lane. So all the way to the right.
Agent's pool, by the way.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
let
that's
them
true.
let them just line up in the order there in the pit boxes. Unless you're AFK. Does everyone understand how to do the start? All right, we're gonna explain the rules again.
Wait, that
Even
means
though I
Timmy
said
can
them.
practice.
All right. Basically, single file 1 by 1 out of pit lane. You'll space out. Everyone will take the access road. Whenever you get to the backstretch, everyone packs up single file. Whenever we go into turn 3, or I'll start doing the 3 wide rows. So Trains are going to go to the middle lane. Agent, you're going to go all the way to the outside. And Dino, Anthony, and Brown, you guys never unpace until the green flag. Inside lane never unpaces.
Also, can Kimmy do laps?
No.
Okay.
So should be Train, Ryder, Ford. You guys are in the middle lane. Agent, Carter, Little Man. You guys are on the very outside. So whenever we do that in turn 3, you will have to unpace a little bit to keep up with everybody. But once you get to the front stretch, just get even with the cars or get even with our side pod next to you, and it should be fine. So is everyone good? Okay, you can do it, Nas.
Okay.
As we get going, getting ready for this mock start.
Mock start. Yes.
Yes.
Mock start.
I believe we have 10 cars out on track right now.
So they just do a mock start and then we just continue practice.
Yeah, but for like a couple minutes after this, if they're like packed up and they have a wreck, don't count anything against them.
I know.
I was about to ask
I'll give them
that.
like a 5-minute buffer.
I was literally about to ask that too, to be honest with you, because, you know, wanted to know if it would count as a DNF or not. But thank you for letting us know, Monk. As you see the field going 60 miles an hour down the back straightaway pacing here.
Okay, so Chance inside Little, Train out middle, Agent outside, Dino inside, Ryder middle, Carter outside, Anthony inside, Ford middle, Little Man outside, Brown on the inside.
That's a lot to remember.
Alright, this is turn 3. We should begin through wide here, guys.
Inside line does not unpace. Inside line does not unpace.
Dino, Anthony Brown, you guys never get off the pacing button.
Woo!
This is beautiful to look at here.
Remember, if you're on the outside and you guys fall back a little bit, just undo the pacing button just a little bit and back on it to be even with the cars on the inside.
As they are
Get
three,
ready.
Just make sure you're not ahead of the car on the inside of you. Make sure the inside lane
Abreast.
guy is pretty much always leading.
this is beautiful here. Here we come to the green for the mock start. How will this play out?
Now we
As
get
this
to
is
see
the grand
pack
fight
racing.
between Row racing. As we are grading for the mock
This
start,
train
cars
messes
will
up.
not go. They're already 4 wide. Side
Oh
by
my
side for the
God.
lead.
One,
Now they're going to throw it into turn 1. They are all bunched up together. Car on the grass. They're clean so far through 1.
There'll be a lot of dirty air behind.
A lot.
You gotta keep it
Make
good.
clean. Down the back straight away they go. Will we see people snake? A little bit, no. Oh boy, 3 wide ain't gonna work here.
Oh! That was dangerous.
That was very dangerous, but they make it work
Oh,
here.
straight into the
back
no
grass.
grass.
DNF. No DNF, by the way.
No
That's not
You
it.
can
DNF.
just respawn train.
And
Yeah, and Train, if you want to serve the 4 minutes, you can.
As they've made it clean, we're not gonna worry about the crash that happened back there.
for the most part, they made it clean for the most part.
Car tied in 1. Oh, careful, that's
Hey,
It's a
two
little
cars.
crazy in the back.
yes.
Carter and Ryder.
Alright, Train 140, you can. 140, you can.
Alright, we'll do the next mock start right at around 100 minutes left.
As we're getting word that we're gonna do another mock start when there is 100 minutes left, so that would be an hour and
then
40
after
minutes
that,
left.
we'll do one at 20 minutes left.
And
and
then a
that'll be
final one with 20 minutes left. And that will be it for the session.
Oh, Ford in them. Ford making some solid moves back there.
Oh, yeah.
So, do we have a break or no?
You have what?
A break.
We do not, no.
Okay.
No breaks
Pretty
here, man.
much, pretty much single file here, the whole field.
It's good practice for all these guys. And dirty
Yes,
air, and
very good
highest
practice.
draft and dirty air. Great practice for them.
Very good practice, because
Definitely
dirty on
good
these
practice
cars.
for Ryder, because Ryder's going to hit the ball by himself and wreck out at 325 on lap 1.
Brown up there on the racetrack.
Martyr
That's where you don't want to
respawn.
be.
Did you say Brown?
Ryder.
Dinah's going to hit the wall by himself almost. That was kind of exciting.
Oh, yeah.
As we're looking at this, it seems pretty easy if you're because most of these cars have the same skill level. They're catching up
It's just the
fairly
drivers.
quick.
The cars have the
Drivers
same
have this
skill
skill.
level, Marcus.
I meant.
Side by
The-
side. Oh, we're moving to 3 there. Sorry to interrupt you there, but I believe that was
What
Agent
the
that made it.
check
Oh,
up
look at
was
the car
that?
crash.
What the checkup was that?
As I saw that piece of debris fly from my blimp view,
I was-
that was awesome.
Wait, yeah, the pieces of debris flew into the concert area.
Alright, Carter, you can respawn.
That was pretty fire.
Very fire, indeed. Just like this action that we're going to see tomorrow night.
This can be terrible. It's gonna be like Australia. It would have been a great race, but unfortunately everybody's internet sucks.
We're not gonna talk about Australia.
It was embarrassing.
We're not gonna talk about
I don't know.
Australia.
weather-
Cars
weather-
off the floor.
The weather didn't help us. There's
He
somebody
saved
on
it.
the
What a
plane.
save!
The
Yeah,
Dyna's in bits.
Weather didn't help us at all that day.
No, it did not. It was treacherous.
But it's
That
Today,
was-
okay.
you mean today?
It
No,
was
no, you can respawn.
very
Hey man,
treacherous.
technically speaking in Australian terms, that was yesterday.
Oh.
Ryder trying to make a move on, I believe that is Ford, goes all the way down nearly to the grass there, you see.
I know.
Hey.
Yes, there.
And he makes a smart decision to back out of that.
All right, Nas, you take care of this.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back
Bye.
in like 5 hours.
Oh, Ryder in the wall there. In about 15 minutes, I'm gonna go and get my dinner.
Then
Just
like
just a heads up.
after you get your dinner. Yeah, you're good. After your dinner, I'm gonna get my dinner in another hour, maybe 30, 40, I don't know, minutes. It's gonna be a long one.
Yes, it will. And who knows how long the race is going to take. I know it's at least going to take 2 hours. At minimum, an hour and a half.
Yes. As there's two packs of 3 cars. That's Ford, Ryder, Anthony, and then Little Man, Chance, and Agent entering turn 1.
And then there's just Brown all the way back there in the back.
And then there's Brown.
And then I believe Carter all the way back there from Brown.
Lap time
Oh.
updates. Lap time updates. Agent is in first with a 40.413. Little Man in second with a 40.483. And Ford with a 40.529.
Yeah, these guys are running about.
By the way.
These guys are running about
For
3
the
to 4
commentators.
seconds slower. And I got breaking news from Race Control. DNFs are now enabled again, as it is past the 5-minute threshold.
And not Littleman. Train, you can. Did you drive through the cones thinking nothing was going to happen?
The
Just
train drive through the
respawn.
cones.
Just respawn.
Train's
Look at
not
this,
having
Anthony.
a good debut.
Train,
Anthony.
respawn.
Nearly got to the back there of Ryder.
Rear of Ryder.
Yeah. Crazy stuff going on here at the speedways are speaking here. Oh, Ryder got a little bit high there in 4. So you see that dirty air
Oh,
just affecting these cars. Ryder swerving like he's Ricky Bobby or something. Oh my gosh. Again, trying to break that trap at the speed stop. Oh boy!
That was not a good idea.
No, that was not. That was nearly a wreck. Action everywhere here. Oh boy! I believe that's Agent in the green car there. He had a moment there in 3 and 4.
Hold on, I'll be right back. You take over. Be back real quick.
All right. Blue car. Like I said, I'm gonna have to make a list to see who's who here. These guys are just, practicing their race trim, see how they manage their dirty air, and most importantly, get a fuel run idea for the big race tomorrow night. So you see there off of 4 dynos, nearly hit the wall. See side by side with, I believe, that is Ford. And Ford's gonna hold it. Oh, and dyno's on the wall. That's what you get for entering turn 1 side by side. As it would not be a smart idea to be on the outside of someone unless you think you had the enough momentum to pass them. But in that case, he did not, because Ford had the draft off of him. So now Dino's got to regroup here. Indy being one of the greatest racetracks in the world and America, it is just a amazing racetrack. One of the oldest racetracks in the world, and of course, over here in the United States. This track holds a lot of history.
Train, you're in the 325.
Memorable moments as we got word from race control that Train is now in the 325.
All drivers on track have completed 15 laps.
And that all drivers that are on track have completed 15 laps. So thank you for that information, race control.
So currently 12 car field.
Currently.
Not yet, Ryder.
And who are the three? Well, Nico obviously wrecked, but who would be the other two?
It is Nico, Jason, Spring, and Fearless.
Yeah, but Fearless is having graduation right now. As you see, side by side there between Brown and I believe Lowman, I believe that is. Might be Agent. I'm not too sure. Oh, big check up there. That was close to a wreck. It's like really the only action that's on track right now. Brown getting the huge slipstream down the front straightaway. See there, Ford slowly creeping up on this three-car group that's in the turn 3 short chute right now. He's slowly but surely lurking in there. You see there, Ford takes a good line through turn 1. Oh boy, that's sketchy on the back straightaway. I believe that is Ryder remerging on the racetrack. Man, a 3-car back here in the back. Dino, Anthony, and I believe that is Carter. Oh, Dino just barely tapped the wall.
Back.
All right, so Marcus, just a little quick recap. You pretty much missed nothing besides Ryder remerging on the racetrack very, very dangerously.
Oh.
And a big checkup between, I believe, Brown and Agent. I could be wrong, but I know one of them was Agent or Little Man.
I was gonna say that sounds very Ryder of him to do, so fitting. C Sports.
Oh, not this again.
Anyway.
I better be muted on stream.
Not this again. As Little Man pitches up the Agent.
Well, I'm going to be here to try and help make C Sports better.
Yes.
What piece are gonna has to make C Sports better? Make America great again.
C Sports.
What a great slogan I just came up with. As you see, they're going to be side by side entering one. Beautiful pass. That's the type of Indy pass you want to make around this racetrack.
It's like butter. And here, have a look. Ryder is about to pass Anthony. Let's see if he botches it or he might make it.
He got tight there with the dirty air. So let car shoot up across the racetrack a little bit there. But he gets a decent run off of 2.
Maybe.
He's going to do it, I believe.
Come on!
Oh,
he's going to the
inside!
He did it!
beautiful, but now Anthony needs to watch out for the car behind him, as that was a smooth pass by Ryder there.
Anthony let him go, so I don't know why glazing Ryder
Yeah.
out.
I'm glazing Ryder.
Anthony
He
did
deserves some praise.
the indie move. What I mean by that is, if you're on the outside, you let them by, and maybe you can get the
And he's gonna
off
make-
of them.
We're just gonna make the Indy move into the wall.
And here
Not
comes
to
Carter
interrupt y'all.
Carter in the mix.
But a pass up front there. Oh, contact is made. Oh, big crash. He is upside down.
Oh
Big crash
no!
from the speedway. Red
Slow down,
flag
slow down, slow down.
immediately.
There's no racing! There's no racing! Ryder, what is wrong with you?
I have a clip. I have to wait for it to upload here. And if it does upload, I will send that to Gene, and Gene can give us the replay of what happened. Because I saw that happen immediately.
I was gonna say you probably had a great look at that.
Yes, I was in the turn 3 short shoot where I have my blimp set up, and that happened right near it. Well, actually, right where it was at. Okay, Gene, just saying it might have to be a minute or two here.
Please send it to me. Or if they're saying
Okay.
it's lag, I need a clip. Also, you guys need to be in pits. Excuse me. Oh, of course he already reset. Okay, well. That freaking.
So you see
Bound
the
and Ford, you need
ambulance.
to be going pace speed.
The ambulance, I believe that's either Iwick or Michael. They're making a special appearance.
It's actually me. There's no ambulance. They did not report. Fortunately.
Hands, can you get off the track? Dangerous. Okay, where's the clip?
It's uploading. It's gonna be a little bit. Sorry. I will get the link as soon as it's published. As Xbox does not have, as my internet doesn't have the greatest uploading speed. I'll say that.
So C Sports did not get that.
God damn it, C Sports.
C Sports. That is
Well, we
some
have Carter
radio
up here now.
disturbance. That was radio disturbance. I don't know who gave them a
That's
radio.
Carter.
We can use this opportunity to get a couple of mid practice interviews with some of the drivers.
We will
Okay.
call you.